Hi guys, welcome to this week's Lift Talkie bit. I hope you're all really well and having a great time wherever you are, be it at Lift or if you're watching this after the event. It's great to get a chance to speak to you again. Right, let's crack on with the talkie bit. So over the last few weeks we've been looking at the story of Elijah. The last time I spoke with you guys, Elijah was calling everybody to go to Mount Carmel and had invited the priests of Baal, King Ahab and Queen Jezebel. This week we're going to pick up on Elijah's story again as he arrives at Mount Carmel. Waiting for him were 450 priests of Baal who hated him. King Ahab and Queen Jezebel were there as well, and they wanted to see him dead. But Elijah wasn't afraid. He knew that God had sent him and would defend and protect him. Now, there was to be a competition. Elijah would compete with the priests of Baal to discover whether or not God or Baal was in charge. Elijah asked for 2 dead bulls to be brought up and placed in front of the groups. Firewood was assembled around the bulls and the people waited. Elijah made his challenge. "If Baal is in charge, then let him send fire to burn up the bull." The priests of Baal prayed all day long, calling out to Baal, but nothing happened. "Now it's my turn," said Elijah. "But first, cover the bull in water. Let's make this a little bit more difficult." Then Elijah prayed, and fire fell. The bull was completely burned up, and God was victorious, and Elijah had been protected. Now this reminds me of a story I heard a long time ago. Alright, so on a certain mountain in Switzerland, there's a path that winds around the mountain. On one side of the path there's just bare mountain. On the other side, it's a steep slope leading down to a drop of about 200 meters. Now, one day, there was a man walking up the path, which was only about 1 meter wide, when he heard a scream. He looked back to see that a small boy had slipped off the path onto the slope. It was winter, and the ground was covered in snow, so the boy started to slide very quickly towards the edge and the massive drop. As the man watched, another man jumped off the path and ran down the slope towards the small boy. The boy was getting closer and closer to the edge, but the man kept running. Just as the boy was about to fall off the edge, the man dived and caught him. The boy was saved, and all the people cheered the brave hero. They couldn't believe someone was prepared to risk his life to save the boy. However, the man had a really good reason. He risked his life because the boy was his son. We all protect the ones we love. That man protected his son. Our parents protect us. And King Jesus, who loves us very much, wants to protect us. It's an exciting thing to know that the King of the universe is protecting us. Okay guys, that's this week's talkie bit. Just a couple of quick notices about what's happening at St Mary's over the next few weeks. So next Sunday is going to be LIFT Café, 2 till 3 in the small hall. We'll have some games and some crafts. And it's going to be just a really chilled out, relaxed thing. We'd really love it if you could bring your mums and your dads or your guardians along with you, the people who take care of you, because it'd be really fantastic to see them. We will be doing the Lift presentation of this term's t-shirt, and there'll be other prizes for other people. After that we've got the Christingle. So we've got the LIFT Café, Christmas Café, 2 till 3. and then there'll be a Christingle service in the church for absolutely anybody and everybody, 3 till 4. You can come, get your free orange, sing some songs. It will be absolutely amazing. So that will be Sunday the 23rd of December. If you want to come, and you'd be more than welcome, and if you guys want to do this, there'll be a service at 11:30 on Christmas Eve. It's called Midnight Mass. It starts at 11:30, it ends at about 12:30, and then there's also the Christmas morning service at 10 o'clock at St Mary's. If you guys want to come to any of those, that will be absolutely fantastic. It would be great to see you guys there. As always, if you've got any questions, any thoughts, either ask them now if you're here at Lift, or wait until Lift visiting, or just a random moment when you see me or Lou around and you go, you know that thing you were talking about the other day? Well, okay, and then ask your question. Alright, I guess now it's time to hand back over to Mark. Mark.